Hello everyone, Natalie here. Sorry about the color right now. It's morning, it's 7:30 in the morning, but it's not bright, so I'm using the room light. Let me pull my glasses up so you're not seeing a glare. Um, Again, I'm Natalie in case you've never seen any of my videos. And this is a video kind of to update everyone on what I have going on with my health. Now, I did some videos in the past, maybe a year or so ago, and I haven't really done any more since. Um, Mostly because I was not in a good state. And right now I'm back in my own house. And I cannot be more thankful. That's such, it's a whole mood to be back in a place where I feel safe with my kids, and I know that it's my own. I don't have to worry about any other adults. So I'm back in my house, and that's elevating things for me already. The last time I got my blood tested, my A1C was a 10.4, and that was this past spring. I'm due for another blood test in maybe 2 months. I was on Trulicity for a long time, but the VA doesn't do Trulicity anymore. At least my VA doesn't. And I've been switched to Ozempic. Now, I didn't start Ozempic immediately after Trulicity because of my anxiety. I wasn't sure how the two medicines would intertwine. So it took me a while to get started on Ozempic, and I had a bad reaction after my initial shot. So it took me a few weeks to get back into it. And I've been taking it consistently now for maybe 3 or 4 months. So my last A1C was a 10. My weight right now, I'm at 211 pounds. So maybe more than I was a year or so ago. Let's see what's happened. So I shot my last videos from my house, my type 2 diabetes update, and the how to take the Trulicity shot. Those were all done from my house, the house that I'm in right now. And then I got sick, not COVID sick, but I didn't know what was wrong with me, and I thought I was going to die. Since it was me and my kids, I decided that it would be better if we moved in with their father to make sure that if I did die, then they would have a good relationship with him. They would have, they would be more used to each other. And back then, he had accused me of turning the children against him, which is ridiculous. So we moved in with him, and I didn't get better. I found out later on that I had fibroids. I had 4 large fibroids, which I got treatment for. I had an embolism. They took a needle and they shot little beads or something into my system, which are supposed to shrink the fibroids. That was in January. I did feel better for a few months, and in March my pain started to come back. So I just had an appointment last month in July, and I was told that the fibroids are shrinking, they're smaller, my uterus is smaller, my endometrius is smaller as well. But now I have PCOS, the polycystic ovarian syndrome. So I have a bunch of cysts on my right ovary, which is where most of my pain has been this past year and a half. And actually, 2019 is that when COVID started, when everything started to shut down. Yeah, I believe it was March 2019. Or maybe it was September 2019. I don't know. I just know I was sick for a long time, and then it started September 2009. It started in the summertime before my kids started to go back to school. And then in September 2019, that was the worst of it for me, where I believed I was going to die. And I don't remember when I moved out, but um, what year is it? 2021, something like that. Anyway, all I know is that I felt sick. I didn't have any answers. The VA is really no help. I did see a civilian doctor, physician who tried to help me. She helped me get exams. And, one thing led to another, and now ultimately led to the treatment. And now I feel worse than I did before, but I don't feel like I'm dying. Also, with my back, my lower back and my neck, which are big issues for me. I had an ablation done on my lower back. It did not take. And I had an ablation done on the cervical spine of my neck, which I'm still waiting for that to take. They told me it could be 3 months before the pain went away. So I deal with daily pain in my lower back, and my neck not so much. It does flare up sometimes, but it's not as bad as it was before. So my daily pain level is maybe an 8 or a 9. A 10 is the absolute worst, and I feel like I have a higher tolerance for pain because I've been dealing with it for so long. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It's not for everybody, but I can deal with the pain. It's not keeping me from doing anything, but it does hurt. If you gave me the choice to get up and do stuff or lay down in bed all day, I'd easily lay down on the heating pad. Migraines is another thing. I was dealing with daily migraines at one point, and let's see. I'm on gabapentin for that now. So my medication, I'm on gabapentin for migraines. I take that 3 times a day. I'm on Ozempic, I believe the 50 milligrams, and I take that shot once a week. I'm also on metformin. I'm supposed to take 1,000 milligrams a day, but I don't. The last time I took metformin, 1,000 milligrams a day, I started having problems with my liver. I started knowing my liver enzymes were going up on my blood tests. And when I stopped that, they normalized. And the only thing at that time that I could point to was the fact that I was taking my medicine like I was supposed to. So against my doctor's, liking, I stopped the medicine. But now I do take metformin here and there. Am I taking it twice a day? Not yet. I'm taking it at least once a day, 1,000 milligrams. I'm trying to get to 1,500 milligrams, but I physically do not like to take pills. My ultimate goal for all of this is to get off my medication. No one wants to have a pharmacy in their house. My great grandmother used to take 9 pills every morning, and I felt like at one point that I was going towards that. I did have a problem with my cholesterol being high. For almost every blood test, my cholesterol was high. And my primary care was like, take fish oil. So they did give me some fish oil to take, but it's disgusting, So I got omega-3, not omega-3. I got the Centrum. I believe it's women's with omega-3, and that's what I take. I'm looking at my time right now because I'm going to the track as soon as school starts, which is in about 15 minutes. One thing I always say is that I don't edit my videos. So you just going to have to deal with it. Fortunately, in these videos, my kids are at school, so I don't have to keep stopping to attend to them. So let's see, my diet. Weight loss is more dieting than it is working out. That's what they tell us anyway. I feel like I would beg to differ, but so my diet, I'm going to do the 1 meal a day. And 1 meal a day is not just where I'm eating, it's not just where I'm eating one thing a day. My 1 meal a day is going to be, I'm going to try to fit, not a good amount of food. I'm going to fit more better food. into it. One meal a day is pretty much where you have a one big meal, I guess. It sounds wrong saying one big meal. And a lot of people also say, well, you're diabetic, you shouldn't be doing one meal a day because you're starving yourself. My whole team of physicians is behind me. My pills doctor, who's the one who advises me with what I should be doing, what I should be eating. He's behind me on it. My nutritionist is in it. And my mental health provider is also behind me on it. So I'm doing one meal a day or intermittent fasting. I guess you could, it's not the same, but similar to me anyway. I'm also going to be, I think I'm going to be doing strawberries for a snack. No, I don't think I should. Well, I'll figure it out and I'll let you know how exactly I plan to get down with it. But I am doing one meal a day. Now, previously, I have not been eating right, and that's one of the disadvantages of being in a house that isn't my own. I cook for the household, and the household does not like baked fish. They do not like baked chicken. This is fried everything. It was a fried everything kind of house. And the air fryer wasn't cutting it for anything, for everything. The only thing you could put in the air fryer is chicken wings. In my opinion, anyway, chicken is the best thing to cook in there. My air fryer, I do have an air fryer. I do plan on using it. I'm not supposed to eat chicken skin, so no more chicken wings, unfortunately, for a while. I am doing drumsticks, but I will be taking the skin off of them for me. A lot of chicken, a lot of poultry is what I'm going to keep in my diet. I'm not one of those people who can go vegan. I tried it. I didn't like it. Vegetarian, I can do that. Pescatarian, yes. Can we do poultry-tarian? That would be me. That's right up my alley. So a lot of chicken, a lot of fish. Tilapia, salmon. I'll be doing some salmon. And catfish would be for, special days when I want a different taste. Because that stuff's expensive to buy at the store. And I do have some fresh fish, but I'm not sure I wasn't the one who caught it. To make as well, because let's face it, fresh fish tastes better than the stuff you get at the store, and it's free, so that as well. So a lot of that salads. I'm not using any salad dressings, so I do have ranch in there, but I'm not. The ranch was for hot wings that I was previously eating, but again, like I said, no more wings. A lot of what I did a chicken wrap with my kids the other day because I'm trying to also incorporate what I'm doing into their diet as well. So they're also eating healthier. And so we did a chicken wrap. It had skinless chicken thighs, the bag you can get at Walmart. I believe it's a 3-pound bag for $6, maybe $6.50 of chicken thighs. And, I pan-seared them. I did a light boil on them first to let the seasoning sink in, which I also need to stop using so much seasoning. I don't use a lot anyway, but I want to, stop more. For one, the seasoning I use is really expensive out here where I live, but it also lasts me a long time. So we did a chicken wrap with some pan-seared chicken, shredded lettuce, and shredded cheese with a flatbread that is supposed to be, I think I had 4 grams of protein, 7 net grams of carbs. It wasn't the one that I wanted. It's what they substituted because I did a Walmart pickup. But it wasn't bad, and my kids enjoyed it, so we'll be doing that. The fruits I'm eating, I'm trying to do low GI, and I believe that's glycoma, not glaucoma, Lord. Something index. I don't remember what that G stands for, but I'm doing low GI and foods, and that's nuts. That's the meats, again, the poultries, the chicken and the fish. and some fruits that are low GI. Right now, I have strawberries. The grapes are really for my kids, and the bananas. I don't believe the bananas are low GI. And even if they are low GI, I know they're higher on the carb area. Um, so I would only use a banana to substitute for food for a smoothie. And I think I'm going to save I don't know when I'll get back into smoothies, but that was big for me. Now back to my blood tests. A problem that I had before was that my blood tests kept showing that I was anemic. It's not a problem that I remember having in the past, growing up or in the service or even, 3 years ago. So I'm not sure. I'm sure that started with my fibroids and all the problems I've been having with my female parts. That's the only thing I can attribute to. My pills doctor, Dr. Larry, always told me that for women, they could show you're anemic when you're cycling. That's a couple of times I did my blood test was during that time. A few times anyway. So I was sent iron pills. I do not like to take pills, as I said before. So I started eating steak during that time. And I got this cute thing. I was like, so, when your girl is cycling, get her a steak. For whatever reason, it always made me feel better on the inside, not physically. But I don't eat a lot of red meat. I decided to, instead of doing the steak, I'm just going to do a lean burger patty, just a patty, no cheese, no ketchup, no bread. I don't eat a lot of bread anyway, even back then, even when I was gone, I didn't eat a lot of bread. But I do have the flatbread for the wraps, just so, it's different. I'm not just eating a baked fish or a little piece of fish with some salad or something. It's different, and it's a little bit better for my kids. My son likes to call everything a burger, so he has a little burger because it's got the flatbread and the meat and cheese on it. And even my picky daughter likes it. All right, so I'm getting ready to go in a couple of minutes. I did want to say that I've created a spreadsheet where I want to keep track of everything. And I'm going to attach that spreadsheet to the description in the video in case you want to see what I'm doing. My YouTube channel, I used to want it to just be one thing or another, but I decided to just keep my whole life together. So you'll see videos for trading on here. You'll see my investing videos, which I don't think I have any yet. And you'll have my weight loss journey videos. I'm sure previously I mentioned having a breast reduction surgery, and I still want to do that. I actually have an appointment next week with the doctor where I will update him on what I'm doing. So my spreadsheet, I'm going to have my daily fasting glucose, my current weight. I'll check that every morning. And I'll have an after workout glucose reading where I check my blood sugar. What I'm trying to see is if my numbers go up or if they go down. Now, when you work out, your glucose levels are supposed to go down. But about 2-3 years ago, whenever I worked out, my glucose numbers would go up, which was weird. And I put that on that I wasn't eating before my workouts. And water wasn't doing it. Water wasn't enough. So I did see the difference after I started eating. Now I want to see if I'm dealing with the same thing these years later, because I'm not going to be eating. I'm going to try to save my meals for when around 6 p.m. when my kids are eating. But I will be drinking water throughout the day. And obviously this would be day one for me, back on one meal a day. If I can't make it, I have a grapefruit in there that I will knock out if I need to. So yes, it's going to have my weights, I have maybe 4 glucose readings a day. I'll have a pre-meal glucose and a post-meal glucose, and I'll have what I ate that day, um, if I did an evening workout or not, and what I did. My son wants to get into dancing, so we're going to be doing the Dance Your Pounds Off videos and learning from him. I can't remember his name. The Dance Your Pounds Off guy. So we'll see if that happens, or if not, I have a little climber in the room, one of those stair climber machines from Walmart. I used to have a whole gym in my room, but I just moved back in last month, back into my house, and I don't have a way to move all that stuff. Maybe my boxing bag I can get eventually, but it's a lot of stuff to be moved. And I kind of want my house to feel like a home. So I have my yoga ball as well. I'll be doing some stretches and things like that because that's important. Things that I learned in physical therapy to help with my daily pain. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I'll come back after. Like I said, I don't edit my videos. I'm just going to pause it and leave everything right here. And I'll come back afterwards and I guess talk about how I feel. Today I'm going to use my vest. I have a weighted vest that's 20 pounds and I'm going to put that on. Some days I'm going to wear my sauna suit. But today I believe I'm going to do the weighted vest. Let's see. What else? I'm trying to think, but if something comes to me, I'll talk about it when I come back. All right, sorry again for the color. Real fast before I go, I just want to say I just found my Body Boss workout system, so I'm not entirely without workout equipment. I also have my boxing gloves and where I can do shadow boxing. So I'm not without. I just want to come back because I definitely won't remember that. I'm off to the track. Hello everyone, I am back from the track. I'm not sure about the quality of the video. I wore my vest and you can see my sweat on my thing, on my shirt. Well, it's mostly in my back, my lower back, and my shoulders, not really under my breasts, which I usually sweat a lot there when, with or without a bra, but that's usually where it gathers when I don't have a bra on. I just did 2 miles with my weighted vest. Took off my glasses. I'm not sure if y'all can see the glare. I honestly don't watch my videos. I just don't edit them either. I did 2 miles with a weighted vest, 20 pounds. And it feels crazy to me sometimes that I weighed close to 230 pounds when I was pregnant. Did it feel like I was walking around with a kid on? Yeah, my lower back hurt more. Was the main thing that I felt. Usually when I put weight on my shoulders, my neck feels good because it's stretching it out. It's stretching out my spinal cord. But I felt everything on my lower back, and eventually my music got better and the pain went away and I started to feel it in my knees and in my feet. But it's just nice to know I can still do it. I did drink water a little bit before. Oh, I just dropped my napkin. I did drink water a little bit before and a little bit after. I just filled up a bottle, so I'm going on my second bottle today. It's in the freezer right now, getting cold. Let's see. Oh, my blood sugar. So before I left, it was 222, and just now was 213. So it did go down. That could be anything. For one, that's what's supposed to happen when you work out and drink water. Your blood sugars are supposed to go down. It's still high. It's higher from what it should be for me. For me, hold on, let me pause this real fast. Okay, I was looking for a chart that is close to what the VA gave me, but I don't have it anymore because I moved. Um, it says, hold on, I really cannot see. I need to clean my glasses off. Um, I know 222 is high, it's way up there. Um, 222 level, oh snap, I just cleaned my glasses off with the napkin that has my fingerprint blood on it. What a mess, I'm a mess. Okay, so 222 would put me at the range between a 10 and a 9.5, which is high, really high. My blood sugars right now were 213, which puts me between an 8.5 and an 8, still also high. My pills doctor wants me to be at a 7 and below. So the numbers I need are between, I believe, 80 and 100, which would put me at 4.5 to a 5 A1C. So I haven't taken the medication yet. I will take my metformin with my meal. I'll take metformin with my meal this evening, and I will see what happens. I did take a metformin last night, I believe, or sometime yesterday afternoon or yesterday night. I honestly do not want to take 2,000 milligrams of metformin. 1,500, yes, but I'll have to take it as soon as I take my other pills in the morning, or else it's not going to happen. Gabapentin I have to take 3 times a day. I used to be able to take horse pills no problem. Metformin is a horse pill. The 1,000 milligram is anyway, and now it's, whatever reason, it's more difficult for me. I get physically ill when I'm trying to take my medication, nauseated. All right, so I need to get my fasting glucose levels down. So right now I'm going to target a 7, which just puts me at, let's just go for broke. Let's go for normal. I want to get my blood sugars down almost 100, by 100 points. So I was at 222 this morning. Let's go for 122 by the end of the week and see how that works. For weight loss, with PCOS, did I say that right? PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, yeah. With PCOS, I'm told it's more difficult to lose weight, but it's not impossible. So it means, I can make it happen. And I'm sure there's thousands of women with the condition that have made it happen already. So I just have to push through. It's just another thing on my list of things that I have going on. And I'm not going to back down from a challenge, and definitely not for this one. My weight loss is something I've been working on for a long time. It's something I've struggled with my entire adult life. It's something I struggled with as a teenager. Before I joined the Army, I had to lose 50 pounds. I'm almost certain I lost most of that weight by starving myself, because I would not eat the food that my grandmother was making me, which was a cabbage soup. We did the cabbage soup diet, and my grandmother did not cook vegetables. I did not grow up eating vegetables. I didn't grow up eating healthy. Healthy was, 1 serving of rice, beans, and chicken. The closest I came to eating vegetables was the corn and the yellow rice that she would make. So it's doing that to making the change. It's a struggle. It can be a struggle, especially if you're just starting out, but it's not impossible. I think the most important thing I have to remember that I just have to keep showing up, because oftentimes I show up and then I miss a day, and then that ruins the rest of it for me. So I'm going to keep showing up, and I'm going to do this journal, and that's going to help me become accountable, because I'm putting it out there. I mentioned my mentor, my trading mentor earlier. He, to give an example, he posts his live trades. He shows everybody what he's doing, and anybody can see it at any time. And I feel like for me, doing that with this, my health journal, I feel like that's going to help keep me accountable, because, people are watching. even if people aren't, someone could find this in 6 months. And the last thing I want is to let someone else down who says, hey, I'm in that same situation. And if she can do it, I can do it too. So my overall goal, my ultimate goal, weight loss goal is to be 145 pounds. Let's do that. Let's do 145 pounds. That's below the weight I was at when I enlisted into the service in 2005. And that's a long way to go since I'm at 211 pounds today. Now on my journal, I'll put some goals up on there for me, as well as glucose goals. And you'll be able to see it if you just click on the link that's attached below. So crazy thing is, before I decided to do this again, I had ordered me some Milano cookies from Subscribe and Save, and they're going to arrive today. And I'm not going to cut it out. I'm not going to cut out sweets from my diet entirely. I'm just not going to eat them every day. Even though with the 1 meal a day, or even intermittent fasting, if you're familiar with delay, don't deny, you can eat what you want to eat in that time frame and you're good to go. But I want to stay focused. So I want to use my snacks as a small reward, but not a binge day, not, what is it called? A cheat day. I don't want to do that. I don't want to have a cheat day. I don't want to look at eating snacks or eating something I'm not supposed to as a cheat day. Because that's no fun. Okay, is that everything? I believe that's everything. So if you watched this whole video, it's not that long, it's just 30 minutes. If you watched the video anyway, I appreciate it. Hopefully you learned something, or maybe I'm missing something, or you have a question about something, about the medication I'm on, or how to take it, or some people have asked me if the shots hurt. Trulicity shot, you have to press a button and it shoots you like a finger prick. With Ozempic, you have to push the needle in yourself. And I kind of like that better than the shot. And yeah, I will keep everybody updated. I'll try to do these videos every Monday, up like a progress update. And every day I should be updating my journal. Again, thanks for watching.